Hi there, Ronnie here, coming at you with a video. We finished our Victoriana game last night. Due to sort of illnesses and holidays and so on, the game, there were a couple of weeks where we had a few weeks between sessions. But yeah, we kind of finished. Well, we've put a pause on it so much as finished it because there is stuff that we can still do later on. So we're ready for, and I think everyone is kind of keen that we will go back to it. So yeah. So I'll break down my usual, what I thought of the scenario, the system, my own playing and so on. Scenario was fun. It was sort of broken into chapters where we were dealing with all kinds of nefarious goings on, things supernatural and murder mystery, and it was there was a nice sort of ebb and flow to the game as well, which I really enjoyed. Phil is a really good GM. I think sometimes it, you know, we can be a bit, because there's so much creativity going on within the group. I think sometimes I kind of feel sorry for the GMs because we can go there. But he does exceptionally well, and he kept us all going, and yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and I think the biggest compliment that Phil has for that scenario is we all do want to go back to it. So this will not be the last that we play Victoriana with Phil running it, because we all enjoyed it. What do I think of Victoriana as a system? Now, disclaimer. It will take an exceptional system to dethrone Castle Falkenstein, not only as my number one game, but certainly my favourite steampunk game. Did Victoriana succeed? No, but again, it would take a hell of a game to do that. But I like the system. It's interesting. The dice pool mechanic took a little getting used to, but once you get into it, it was fine. I enjoyed playing a different kind of character. And playing a different system. The system's interesting in so much as when you're rolling skill dice, a 1 and a 6 is a success, but if you roll a 6, you can roll again with a possibility of getting another success. And if you roll another 6, you roll again. So it kind of, the 6 explodes, but the 1 is still a success. It's everything in the middle. But sometimes you have to roll a certain amount of black die. And for every 6 that you roll on the black die, that negates 1 success. And they don't explode, thankfully. It's an interesting system. I think I would actually want to sit down with a book and really get my teeth into it. As I said to them at the time when the game was starting, that when I first bought Falkenstein, it was a toss-up between buying Falkenstein and buying Victoriana. And I think if I had bought Victoriana back then, first edition, I would have been perfectly fine with it. I would have been quite okay with it. ultimately I bought Falkenstein and the rest is history, but I wouldn't have felt shortchanged in myself if I had bought Victoriana. It's a perfectly fine system. And we were getting right into it, which was fun. What did I think of my own playing? I think I did okay. I think the only problem was a little too much of me came out in that game. And what I mean by that is there were moments where my own sense of morality, my own sense of justice, my own sense of fairness overrode the character completely. That was particularly the case with the last section. But yeah, my sort of there's a certain righteous indignation that came with the character, which was more me than him. But I did receive one small compliment last night, which I was not expecting. I have often said on this channel that I always feel like the junior partner. And I never feel that I am as creative or as good a player as the rest of the people in the group. And I certainly don't have the creative vim that Becky has. And I don't say that as a negative, that's just a truth. But as we were all saying goodnight, Becky very kindly said thank you to me. Didn't make a big deal out of it, just said thank you very much for playing, and I was quite touched by that. That was unexpected, and that was very nice, and I was very grateful for that. But overall, it was a fantastic. It was a fantastic scenario. We had a lot of fun. Usual humor. Phil ran it well. Liked the system. I thought my playing was okay. So overall, I'm pretty positive. It was great fun, and we're looking to see what we do next, which is looking possibly like Corporation, which that could be interesting, especially as Becky wants to do something a bit more grounded this time, which I think will be an interesting thing to do. I look forward to that. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon with another video.